Me, Skip, I think Floyd just looked. Floyd, you done made enough money.
Things didn't go right. Took a loss. I took a heavy loss, actually. But nothing can hold me back.
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
No.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Shannon Sharpe was very outspoken after finding out that Mayweather lost $42 million in a scam. He said he was very disappointed and noted that all legal procedures, including state and federal rules, were followed properly. Sharpe feels that Mayweather should have taken responsibility and checked everything himself. He added that someone at Mayweather's level should not ignore these matters and must be more careful with money to prevent such huge losses.
The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deductions and make sure state, federal, whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the internal revenue.
In response to rising criticism, Mayweather shared his thoughts on money. He explained that talking about wealth doesn't make him a bad person. For him, money is a way to enjoy life and try new experiences. He believes having financial freedom lets him create his own happiness and pursue opportunities most people can't imagine. This view drives his unusual financial choices.
You seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. We can't feed our family just saying I love you. Money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences.
Mayweather admitted that his business approach often takes big risks. He said he likes to make money by investing in projects that many people don't understand. He believes this can lead to new ideas but also failures. He even admitted that most of the time, about 90%, these investments don't succeed. This shows his mindset as a business gambler, someone who takes huge chances hoping for a rare big reward.
As well as my family around the world, so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like boxing. I've gotten great results.
Mayweather openly shows his view of wealth as a sign of success. In videos and social media, he often shares huge bank deposits and stacks of cash. For him, this isn't just showing off, it represents how much he has achieved. But critics like Sharpe worry about this. They ask if focusing so much on displaying money could take attention away from managing it wisely.
The Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. I need everybody. That girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
Sharpe went further than just criticizing the scam. He also questioned Mayweather's ongoing exhibition fights. Sharpe said Mayweather is only making money from pay-per-view because fans want to see him lose. He added that these fights are no longer real boxing matches and now feel more like WWE shows. His point wasn't just about the fights themselves but about Mayweather's legacy being used for profit.
he could be 60 years of age and people would still pay per view
Right.
to watch him box someone.
And so the lure is still there.
Yeah.
They want to see Floyd get beat, even if it's somebody that's not a name that a YouTuber. A YouTuber did something that a world champion couldn't do.
Yeah. Didn't? No.
But I saw Floyd Mayweather get knocked down.
But at what point does Floyd have enough money not to stoop to do these exhibitions? But at some point, there is athletic dignity attached to 50 and 0, and that's the allure of this.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of, okay?
And the people that they're putting him in there with can't put him in harm's way.
No.
So he doesn't see like, like you said, I watched this ruckus on Twitter. I was like,
What?
oh my goodness.
Okay.
It definitely was like that.
Sharpe kept criticizing by pointing to Mayweather's exhibition fight with Logan Paul. He said the match didn't show the dignity expected from a boxing legend. Sharpe believes Mayweather takes part in these fights just for money, which brings up questions about legacy and respect. Why would someone at the top of their career risk their reputation for cash? For Sharpe, the answer is clear. Mayweather values money more than honor.
Does this man have no shame?
No.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah, get that money.
He'll pick up either 15, 20 mil.
He was a highly respected champion.
Still
He
is.
dominated the sport.
Yes.
Greatest defensive fighter ever. And you're going to stoop to this?
Yep.
It's not even the right Paul. It's not Jake Paul. It's the older
We get
brother.
the brother.
He's
then.
easier.
Look, I was like, I started with the moment Nate Robinson hit that canvas face first.
Yeah.
I'm like, who can we nominate as an athlete to get our get back? I looked at James Johnson.
Okay, but it's not Jake. It's the older brother.
I want somebody.
Somebody?
Brandon Marshall, our first things first, Brandon Marshall. But I'm gonna tell you who good with their hands, and you might not know, Curtis Martin.
So what?
And we want our get back. That's what. So what?
So you want Curtis Martin to fight Jake Paul?
I
now?
wanted to fight something. We go get our get back. Y'all nothing to have bragging
Well,
rights.
this isn't even a fight.
Nope.
This is an exhibition.
No, I know what happens.
How low can you go?
I know you over there. You're like, yeah, we got him. No. We go get our get back. This for the culture. We got to represent. Money, represent.
Represent?
Yep, lump him up.
You represented against Conor McGregor, and it was a worthy fight.
That's
It
okay,
was
we'll get
actually
it.
a battle.
We gonna lump him up. Yeah, we gonna.
As Mayweather moves into real estate, his big claims have raised doubts. He recently said he bought 1,000 units in 62 buildings in New York, but property records don't match his statement. None of the buildings show new ownership, and organizations like the NYC Housing Partnership haven't been informed of any sales. Now, the real estate community is asking if Mayweather may be overstating his purchases.
Mayweather Jr. I mean, we all know him, the tremendous, talented boxer, but people don't realize how smart he is in business, especially real estate. He just did a blockbuster deal, forget about it. Upper Manhattan, 1,000 units, consisting of 60 buildings, affordable housing, $402 million purchase price. The seller, Black Spruce Management. This is going to be a monster, huge deal. Already a very big portion of it already closed. The remaining portion should be closing the beginning of 2025. This is a guy who believes in long-term wealth, generational wealth. He's heavily involved in skyscrapers. Now he's getting very, very big in affordable housing in Upper Manhattan. Tremendous deal. $402 million. Once again, 1,000 units, 60 buildings. Forget about it, Maron. That's what I'm talking about. That's smart. That's generational wealth, in my opinion. Not financial advice, not a financial planner, but very, very impressed. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Not too shabby. V for victory.
When reporters tried to confirm Mayweather's property deals, they ran into more confusion. A representative from his business said the purchases were real but would not speak on record. During the call, a man identifying himself as James McNair also spoke, but his voice didn't match previous recordings. This strange interaction has increased doubts about whether Mayweather's real estate claims are genuine.
You buy a couple.
I'm not 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and
Yeah, it's
100
true.
and some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like
Yeah.
you just said, it's probably
So
62
think about
buildings.
it.
Yeah.
If he has that, some of the buildings might be they might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Right.
Or if he makes commercial properties out of some of
The man claiming to represent Mayweather said Floyd's interest in real estate comes from growing up in affordable housing. That's why he was drawn to rent-regulated properties. Making money while helping the community appealed to him, and once he embraced the idea, he supposedly wanted to buy as much as possible. While this personal connection is significant, critics question whether it's being used to excuse unclear or possibly false business claims.
Rent hustlers. You know how much rent that is? And guess what? I don't know his paperwork, but obviously if you spent that much in real estate, it looks like he spent it in one shot, but even if he didn't, but usually he did. And if he dealt with the same person, you get a deal, right? So through these deals, he's making money. It's definitely an income situation. They're all apartments. It's not a commercial building. They're all apartment buildings, which are commercial, but they're apartments. So guess what? $402 million in real estate. Hey, he's $500 million in real estate just off of.
Mayweather has been focusing more on real estate in recent years, but as his claims get bigger, some experts worry he may be overstating the size and reach of his holdings. While he seems to want to combine wealth with social impact, unclear records and bold statements are creating doubts about his portfolio. Now, the public is left unsure, torn between respect and skepticism.
Out here doing big deals. Money Mayweather just inked a massive $402 million real estate deal in New York City, buying up 60 apartment buildings from Black Spruce Management, the equivalent of 1,000 apartment units. Now, Floyd said the goal is to be able to provide affordable housing to families that need it. Most of the units are located in Upper Manhattan, and he said that when he was a kid, his dream was just to be able to own a home, and that you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Damn, Floyd just bought the block. I'm proud of Floyd. He's come a long way. This is a guy who was once seen burning money in a nightclub. He spent $17 million on a watch. Not to pocket watch him, but people looked at him for years like, yo, he wastes a lot of money. Does he ever give back? And now he's providing affordable housing? Damn, Money Mayweather's come a long way. This is a real good look. It shows evolution. It shows maturity. Not to mention, it's always great to see another person of color become a landlord in New York.
Long before these issues, Mayweather built his empire by betting on himself. He once risked $750,000 on his own fight, a daring move that started his journey into business. From there, he managed his finances without using traditional advisors. Many fans found this independent approach inspiring, but it also carried risks that are now becoming evident.
Boxer in history with a 50-0 record, and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know, it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's Top-Rank Boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happens when—
Unlike most athletes, Mayweather never used a manager. He negotiated and managed all his financial deals on his own. This gave him complete control but also full responsibility. When successful, it made him one of the richest athletes ever. But without a professional team, errors like falling for a scam can be costly. His independence is both his biggest strength and his greatest risk.
Floyd, he's never had a manager as well, right? He's always negotiated his own deals. Is that what kind of led to his wealth? He didn't have to cut a
It's not that he ain't got a manager, but he has got a manager. So he's, can't remember his name now. So he's got a man, an elderly fella that's always with him. And but he does, everything goes through him, everything. Floyd ain't very clever, believe me. But training wise, man's a genius, and it's hard work, dedication. Don't matter how good you are. I mean, I am world class as an athlete, but I never trained like top boys. I just thought, don't worry, because I love a row, I love the fighting. Let's just turn up. Yeah. I mean, but after 3-4 rounds, if I ain't knocked you out.
Mayweather often contrasts his past with today's world. He says gaining influence was harder when he was starting out, unlike now when anyone can reach billions with a single click. He had to fight for every bit of attention, and he believes that made his impact more genuine. But critics say he's now relying on that old reputation while making decisions that could harm it.
You and Taylor Swift?
Probably Taylor Swift.
Yeah?
Taylor Swift didn't come up in the same era as me. But I don't know if Taylor Swift can be relevant. We almost 30
I
years.
was around, but the Floyd effect, the Taylor Swift effect.
Yes.
Like, you both have maximized and pushed the envelope and really just set the bar for everybody else that's coming after you.
But in today's time, there's different. You can push one button and 8 billion people can see it.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember how I got to the top. I had to grind. I had to wrap vehicles, take them across country with my face on it. I go a month straight doing interviews every day from morning to night to build myself.
Yeah.
So I come from nothing, but now push a button, push a button, push a button, and all you gotta do is sit back and watch. If I had a head start like these fighters nowadays, man, what? I have every belt in.
Floyd Mayweather says he makes about $30 million a month, adding up to billions a year, even more than what Bill Gates earns. Even in retirement, he keeps chasing money through exhibition fights. Many fans see a rematch with Conor McGregor as the biggest payday, bringing huge money and attention. But the question remains, would it be worth risking the last bit of his legacy? Fans and critics are watching closely to see what he decides.
Value in seeing it a second time. The first one wasn't bad, but the whole thing was this notion of suspense and unpredictability and what would it be? Well, you got to see what it was. He got marched down and beaten up.
Yeah, it seems like Floyd might realize within himself that that's the last giant money fight he can make. It would have to be as close to a real fight as possible. I mean, it's a Conor who can still throw his hands, although to your point, the brand is damaged and, you know, he needs a win badly in the UFC to revive that. But I wonder if Floyd at 45 is saying to himself, if I've got to fight one more time, a real fight, and that Logan fight was weird, and Floyd, I think, didn't expect to have to navigate it the way he did. I wonder if Floyd thinks this is it. But even that could be a trap fight for him, Luke, because of his age. You never know, okay? But to your point, it's hard to get amped up for it unless one or both of them is sort of riding.
That's all for today's video. Stay tuned and see you next time.